Okay, greetings one and all, and welcome to this has to be day number 2, week 9, fall 2024 of our journey together, and it's definitely a delight to have each and every one of you here for this evening's classes. Let's begin. You do not have to write this down again. We did this yesterday. Shekinah, can you read the first 5 rules for us, please? Again, don't write this down. We wrote this yesterday. Go ahead, Shekinah. Is Shekinah here? I can't hear from Shekinah. Go ahead, Andrea. Can you read
sir?
Yes.
I wasn't here yesterday, so I just screenshot it so I could write it down.
Yeah, take a screenshot. If you wasn't there yesterday, please screenshot this. You can need this.
Mr. Do you want me to read this?
Read the first 5. The first 5.
Number 1, angles in a triangle add up to 180 degrees. Number 2, angles on a straight line at a common point add up to 180 degrees. Number 3, angles in a quadrilateral adds up to 360 degrees. Number 4, vertically opposite angles are equal. Number 5, angles around a point add up to 360 degrees.
Very good. Andrea, where's Andrea?
Yes, sir.
Can you read the last 6 through 9?
Number 6, alternate angles are equal. They form a Z or an S shape. Corresponding angles are equal. They form an F shape. Interior angles add up to 180 degrees. They form a C shape. Complementary angles add up to 90 degrees. They form an L shape.
Very good. All right, so quickly, we know that angles in a triangle add up to what?
Good afternoon. 180 degrees.
180 degrees. Angles on a straight line at a common point add up to
180 degrees.
180 degrees. If we're in a quadrilateral, the sum of the angles in the quadrilateral is what?
360
degrees.
360 degrees. Angles around the point add up to what?
360
degrees. 360. Vertically opposite angles are
equal.
Corresponding angles are
Equal.
Alternate angles are
Equal.
Which shape does a alternate angle form? Which shape?
A Z or S shape.
A Z or S shape.
Yes, sir.
Complementary angles add up to what?
90 degrees.
90 degrees. And co-interior angles add up to what?
180 degrees.
180 degrees. Very good. And vertically opposite angles are
equal.
Very good. All right, so let's begin. Let's write this down. So my name is Mr. Petit. So let's head up now. Write this down for me. Today is Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Tuesday. Tuesday the 29th of October, 2024. The subject is, of course, mathematics. The topic is, we're going to be looking at geometry practice. This has to be part what? 2. Geometry practice part 2. Okay, so Okay, let's look at two examples, and then from that we're gonna move forward to answer the questions. Or we may just do one big question. Yeah, let's do that. I think we're ready for that. Let's do one big question. So so this question here, we have yeah, we have this shape. I want you to draw the shape, right? And then we can answer all the questions based on this shape, right? So draw this particular shape. Now, can someone describe what they see inside the shape? Can someone describe what they see in the shape?
Two sides are equal.
Say it again.
That is two sides are
A
equal.
triangle.
Two sides are equal. She's saying two sides are equal. What else do you see in the
I
shape?
see a triangle.
On a straight line.
You see what? What you see?
I see
An
a
angle on a
triangle.
straight line
You
and
see it?
two. And I also see two complementary angles with the two L shapes.
Okay. Anyone else?
I see a Z.
You see a Z? Okay. Anyone else? What do you all see in this shape? By the way, please draw this. Make sure, please draw this. Please draw this. I can't emphasize. Please draw this. Use a ruler and a pencil and draw this. So we have these angles, these missing angles, right? So they want us to figure out what is A and what is B. And we have C. My question is, right? This is my
I
question.
think I see a co-interior angle. I think.
I think you see a co-interior angle. My question is, what is
I see a right angle on the screen.
what is
Yeah,
this? What is this? How many degrees is this?
90 degrees.
90 degrees.
90 degrees. Very good. How about this? How many degrees is this one?
90 degrees.
90 degrees. Very good. 90 degrees. All right. How do you know it's 90 degrees?
The square.
box
It's 90 degrees.
Because the box shows that it's a complementary angle.
Yeah, the box shows that it's 90 degrees. All right. So this is a 90. We don't call it a complementary angle. We just call it, if it was two angles, then those two angles would be complementary. But we just call it a right angle. Like that. Okay, so Tyreek, are you drawing this shape? Where's Tyreek?
Yeah, so
I still drawing us.
Okay.
sorry, yesterday I did come home late.
Okay. Yeah, I noticed that. I sent you the notes as well.
Yeah, I
So
see
you,
it.
so you need to write that down as well.
Yes, sir.
Okay, what does these two lines mean? What does these two lines mean?
The lines are equal.
That they are equal. That the
equal.
opposite side is equal.
What is equal? What is equal? What do these two lines mean? These two lines. Anyone know?
That both sides are equal to each other, like they're both parallel to each other.
Not parallel. We wouldn't say parallel. I mean, but both sides are
It's an
equal.
isosceles triangle.
That means that it's an isosceles triangle, and that means that. Where's Antonio? Antonio, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, you have to write down the question, not just the working. All right.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, it means that it's isosceles triangle. Okay, so when we say isosceles triangle, what does that mean?
Sides are equal.
It only has two equal sides.
They are
Yes.
equal sides.
Two sides are equal. Very good. All right, so let's go with the rest of this question. So the question wants us to determine. They want us to. So I put this on this side. They want us to calculate the size of angle A. All right. So let me enlarge this. So they want us to calculate the size of angle A And then in turn, they want us to write down the size of angle B. I'm going to open up the chat and I'm going to give you all the opportunity to answer this. What is the size of angle A? What is the size of angle B? Any ideas and how are we going to do it? You're trying to figure out what is the size of angle A and what is the size of angle B. Go ahead, what you think?
I think I
Go
I
ahead.
think what you should do is, since there's only one angle in that triangle, and a triangle adds up to 180 degrees, you subtract 180, you subtract 180 degrees and 48, and then you split, and then you divide the answer by 2, which
Why-
would equal A and B.
Why are we dividing by 2?
Because it's not only one missing number, it's 2 missing numbers.
Okay. So he's saying that, do we agree with him? Do we agree with that synopsis or no? No? He's saying that what we have to do is we have to subtract. All right. We know that angles in a triangle add up to what? Angles in a triangle add up to what?
180 degrees.
180 degrees.
180 degrees.
180 degrees. So that means that this angle, plus this angle and this angle, all three of them must add up to 180 degrees. So if we're trying to figure what angle A is, we have to subtract 180 with what?
48.
180 and 48. And when we subtract 180 and 48, what do we get?
132.
What it is?
132.
So 180 minus 48, 132. And then after we do that, we're not done yet. We have to do what? We have to do what? Divide. So we have to divide. And we're gonna divide what?
132.
Very good. Divide.
132 divided by 2.
Yeah, we divide 132. 132 divided by 2.
66.
And that equals to what?
66.
66 degrees.
So 2 into 132. This is 132. How many times does 2 go into 13? 6 times. 2 times 6 is 12.
12.
13 minus 12 is 1. Bring down the 12. How many times does 2 go into 12?
6.
6. So we have
6 times
12 minus 12, which is
0.
0. 0 and 0. So that means that is going to be what? 66.
66.
So what is the size of angle A? The size of angle
66 degrees.
66 degrees. Now bear in mind it's 66 degrees because this angle right here, angle A and angle B are equal. They are equal. And we know that they're equal. How do we know that they're equal?
They're fake.
Because it's an isosceles triangle.
Are they on the same line?
How do we know that they're equal?
They're opposite from each other.
Vertically opposite.
No. How do we know they're equal?
Because it's
of the lines?
it's a isosceles triangle
Because
and
of
they
the
are
lines?
opposite from each other.
Because the horizontal lines tell us that the sides are equal and the angles are equal as well. All right. Where's Antonio?
Yes, sir.
Send a screenshot of the quiz grade.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so we have that angle A is what? 66 degrees. Okay, do you all have this written down? The first part? We're also writing.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Petit, how you get 2?
I finished
How
it.
you get 2?
Still writing? Who's asking how I got 2?
Me, Chico.
Chico, okay, I was wondering where he was. When you say how I got 2, what you mean?
Like I see you have 180 divided by 48 equals 132, and then how you get 2 to divide by 132?
Oh, okay. Because remember what we said? We said that both angles are equal.
Yes, sir.
So if both angles are equal, then that means that let me erase. If both angles are equal, that means that the 132 I get,
Yes, sir.
I have to split it between A and B.
Oh,
You understand? So
yes, sir.
that's why I divide by 2. So that means that A is 66, right?
Yes, sir.
And B is also what?
66.
66. Makes sense?
All right then.
Good. And so it's going to be 66 and 66. So those two angles are equal. Class, y'all understand this or no? Let me know if y'all understand this. Let me know.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Who do not understand how I got 66? Who do not understand?
I don't understand.
Laura Green, you said you don't understand. Who else don't understand?
Mr. Petit, I don't understand how we get 66 because they can't see the thing on what you work and what you do.
Okay, you don't understand how I got 66. Okay, good. All right, so let me explain it again. So here's the thing. We have this triangle, right? There's a Laura.
I'm right here.
Okay, good. We have this triangle, right? Now, what do these lines on the triangle mean? Laura, what do the lines on a triangle mean?
They means that like the triangles is equal sides.
Yeah, it means that equal sides. Not only equal sides, but equal angles. All right?
Okay.
And so what that means is, whatever A is, B must also be. That's what that means. Okay? So what we do is we know that angles in a triangle add up to what? Laura, angles in a triangle add up to what?
180.
180. So we're gonna take 180 and subtract it with what?
48.
48. And that gives us what? That gives us what?
I'm working it out.
No, it's right on the screen.
132.
That gives us what?
132.
132. Now we have to take 132 and we have to share it between A and B. And so that's why we divide 132 by 2.
2.
Such that,
66.
yeah, such that A is 66 and B is 66. That makes sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. All right, let's move on to the next question.
Hold on, wait. You can say it for how 66 get for B again, please.
Who was that speaking? Paris?
Paris, yes, sir.
Yeah, it's an isosceles triangle. That means that you see these lines, right? These lines mean that both
Yes,
angles
sir.
are equal, right? That's what that lines mean. And so we take 180 and we subtract it with 48 because angles in a triangle add up to 180 degrees. And then what we do is the same thing we did on Sunday. Then what we do is we take the 132, right?
Yes, sir.
And the 132 is not just for A. The 132 is for A and B. So we have to split it.
We divided by the 2.
It divided by 2, and that's what give you that A is 66 and B is 66.
Yes, sir.
Understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right. Good. Now the next question states that.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit. I want to ask if I could say what I think number C, how to do number C.
Number C? You mean part C?
Yes, sir, part C, sorry.
Part C, yes, you can. All right. So the next question says that they want us to give the geometrical name for triangle JKL. All right, give the geometrical name for triangle JKL. Now, where's triangle JKL?
Right angle?
This is the first
Triangle
one.
JKL. JKL.
It forms an L shape.
Isosceles.
JKL. What type of triangle is that?
Hypothetical.
JKL. What type of triangle is that? Triangle JKL. What type of triangle is that? Anyone?
Isosceles.
Who said isosceles?
I said that as well.
Okay, who said scalene? Who think it's scalene?
Me.
You, okay. Who think it's an equilateral?
It's a right angle triangle.
Who think it's a right angle triangle?
I keep my mind into right angle.
The right angle? Okay. All right, put inside the chat what you think it is. Do you think it is isosceles? Do you think it's scalene? Do you think it's equilateral, or do you think it's a right angle triangle? All right, put inside the chat what you think it is. Is it isosceles, right angle, scalene, equilateral? Which one is it? Isosceles, equilateral, scalene, or right angle? All right, triangle. All right, I see the answers coming inside the chat. Sashanik.
Equilateral.
Where's Sashanik? Where's Sashanik?
I'm here.
We give you 1 day off and you're already forgetting everything you learned? We give you
No,
1 day.
I didn't forget. I just thought it was one of your trick questions where you don't put.
All right, so let's look at this triangle. Let me show you the triangle now. Who said equilateral? Who think it's equilateral? Let me hear y'all. Equilateral.
Me.
All right, Miss
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth think it's equilateral. Anyone else with Elizabeth think it's equilateral? All right. How about scalene? Anyone else think it's scalene? Scalene.
I do.
Scalene.
I do.
Okay.
Good afternoon.
Scalene. How about right angle triangle? Anyone think it's a right angle triangle?
Yes, sir.
I think so.
Right angle triangle. All right. Isosceles triangle. How many people think it's isosceles triangle?
Radio.
I do.
I think it is.
Isosceles triangle. All right.
That's it.
All right. So
That's for last.
let's look at how the triangle is shaped. Look, it's like this. And like this. What do we know about?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Treon, please write this down. What do we know about when we have these two lines? What does that mean? The two lines, what does that mean?
They're equal.
That means that both sides are equal. And if you have a triangle in which two sides are equal, the only type of triangle in which only two sides are equal is definitely going to be the isosceles triangle. So if you say isosceles triangle, you are right.
Mr. Petty, no, you was meaning this triangle we already did. I thought you was meaning the next one.
That's why I literally highlighted J, K,
No,
L.
I wasn't with the phone, but I was listening.
Oh, okay. Isosceles. All right, so isosceles triangle.
Isosceles.
Yes, isosceles triangle. All right, do you all understand why this is isosceles triangle?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Why is it isosceles?
No, sir.
Because two sides are equal.
Two sides are?
Yeah, two of the bottom sides are equal.
Yeah, let me write that down. It's
Equal.
isosceles because two sides are equal. I just say only two sides. Two sides are equal. That's how we know it's an isosceles triangle. Calvin, where's Calvin?
Mr. Petit, did you give us the different triangles? Because I looking in my book and I ain't seeing the difference.
Yeah, I gave you that. That was before we did any of these, I gave it. But isosceles mean only two sides equal. Okay, that's what isosceles mean. Only two sides equal. Tavana, where's Tavana?
I'm there.
Tavana, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
What do we mean by isosceles triangle?
Two angles are the same.
Very good. Two sides and two angles are the same. Samaya, where's Samaya?
Right here.
Okay. Samaya, what do we mean when we say isosceles triangle?
Only two sides are equal.
Very good. Only two, I should put only two sides, eh? Only two, let's correct this. Only two sides are equal. So why is this an isosceles triangle, angle JKL? Why is this an isosceles triangle? Hello, why is triangle JKL an isosceles triangle?
Because only two of the sides are equal.
Two sides equal.
Only two sides are equal. Very good. Cordell Pratt, are you there? Where's Cordell? Cordell Pratt?
Yes, sir.
How do you know this is an isosceles triangle?
When we have two sides that are equal.
Very good. You only have two sides that are equal. Crispin Rogers, where's Crispin Rogers? How do you know this is an isosceles triangle?
Only two sides are equal.
And how do you know only two sides are equal? How do you know? What gives it away? Say it again.
The two lines.
Because of the two lines. The two lines. Very good. Okay. Now that we got that, we need to figure out how we're going to get angle C. So angle C is right here. We know that angle B is 66 degrees. We know that this is 90 degrees. How are we going to get angle C? Kanan, you say you wanted to try and help us out to get angle C. Are we going to get angle C? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
I think the way we would get angle C is, since C and B kind of look like a co-interior angle. Yeah, co-interior angle. I think what we would do, since B is 66, and you would subtract 66 from 180.
Okay, interesting. Anyone else want to try? How are we going to get angle C?
Me. I think you are the
Say it again. Someone have a go ahead.
You are the 66 plus 66.
Say it again. Say it again.
Okay, I think you are the 66 times 2. And then you minus 180. That would give you C.
Okay, interesting. Anyone else
That's
want to try? Go ahead.
Me.
Go ahead, Antoine. Antoine, go ahead.
Don't get off of me, right? But I think C and B are equal. So I think C is equal to 66.
Okay, he said one time C is equal to 66. Anyone else want to try?
I know.
Me. I want to try.
Go ahead, Aiden. Go ahead, Aiden.
I think C and B kind of look like a complementary angle. So I think we would subtract 66 from 90.
That is correct. You could do that. That is correct. There's another way we could do it.
So like 180 minus 66 plus 90.
Why would you do that?
Because they all on the straight, and then B equals 60 and L equals 90 degrees.
Bingo. Very good. What do we know about angles on a straight line?
They add up to
Yeah,
the 180 degrees.
Add up to 180 degrees.
Very good. Angles on a straight line. Angles on a straight line. Are they on a straight line? Are they on a straight line? Is B, C, and 90 on a straight line?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, they are. Are they at a common point?
Oh,
Yes, sir.
Are they at a common point?
Yes, sir.
Yes, they are. So angles on a straight line at a common point add up to what?
180
Add up to 180 degrees. Let me say it again.
180.
Angles on a straight line at a common point add up to 180 degrees. Malaya Major, are you there? Where's Malaya Major?
Yes, sir.
Are you understanding what I'm teaching?
Yes, sir.
Say it again.
Yes, sir.
Are you interacting and stuff, or you just here by and
I
time?
just here.
Say it again.
Pardon?
Are you interacting, or you just there?
I just there.
But your mommy wants you to interact, right? She messaged me to ask me if you're interacting. So you have to participate, Malaya. Okay. If I
Yes,
ask
sir.
the question and you know if you know the answer, then open your mic and answer, okay?
Okay.
And it's either yes sir or no sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so are you writing this down?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So next question I ask, I need you to answer it. So angles on a straight line at a common point must add up to what?
180.
180 degrees. Okay, so what does that mean? That means that we have to do two things. We have to what? First thing we have to add what?
B with the 90 degrees.
Very good.
Yeah.
We have to add what? 66, because that's what B is. 66.
Plus 90.
So 66 and the 90 degrees.
66 plus what?
90.
Plus 90.
90 degrees.
And that equals to what?
156.
60.
Let's add it. 66 plus 90. And y'all add them together, what y'all get?
156.
156.
156.
6 plus 6 is 0. 9 plus 6 is what? 15. 156. I got 156. So 156 is the answer, right?
Yes, sir. No.
No, sir.
So you still have to
Have to minus 1
from 180.
from 180.
Why are we subtracting from 180?
Because angles on a
Angles.
come up point at 1.
Very good. Because angles on a straight line.
At a common point adds up to 180.
Very good.
And the answer is 24.
So 180 degrees. Where's Chanel?
Me?
Yes, you.
I'm right here.
You understand what's happening?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we have 180 minus 156, and we get what?
24.
4.
What we get?
24.
24 degrees.
24.
So 156. 0 minus 6 is what?
So you can't take away 6, so you bought from the 8 and leave for 7.
Very good. This becomes 7. And then this becomes what? 10 minus 6 is?
4.
4. 7 minus 5 is?
2.
2. 1 minus 1 is?
0.
0. So that means that C is what? C is equal to
24.
C is equal to 24. All right. Do y'all understand that? Let me know if y'all understand how we got that.
So.
Yes, sir.
You can explain again, please.
All right, no problem. Anyone else need me to explain it again? Who don't understand?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Who need me to explain it again? Let me know.
I do.
Miss Harris. Who else?
Me.
Barry. Okay. All right. So Trayon. Okay. So Barry, what do we know about angles on a straight line at a common point?
They add up to 180.
They add up to 180. So that means that 66 plus C plus what?
90.
All of them should add up to
180.
180 degrees. And so in order to get our answer for C, we're going to add what? 66 and 90.
Yes, sir.
And that gives you what?
That give me 156.
They give you 156, right? And then what we're going to do is we're going to subtract. So we're going to say 180 minus 156, and that gives us what?
24.
24. And so that means that C is equal to 24.
Right.
That makes sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Yes, go ahead, Malaya.
Who?
That's Bassett, right?
No, sir.
Who's that speaking?
Canaan.
Kanan, oh, go ahead, Kanan.
How come we add 90 again?
Oh, we add 90 because it's on a straight line. Do you see that it's a straight line right there. 90 is on that line. So 90, C and B are all on this one line at this point. So 90, C, and 66. All right.
Okay, thank you. I understand now.
And it's not okay. I keep on telling you about that, Kanan.
Oh, sorry. Yes, sir. Thank
Okay,
you.
good. All right. Are y'all finished writing this down, or y'all still writing this down?
Just writing it.
All right, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. Alea, do you understand how I got this?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
You understand how I got this, Alea?
Yes, sir.
And Dior, where's Dior? Are you writing this down, Dior? Where's Dior?
Yes, sir.
Are you writing this down?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Where's the mayor? I don't see the mayor here. Dexter Hannah, is your mic stuff working now? Dexter, can you hear me? Dexter Hannah. I don't know. By the way, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Markeo, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
You understand what we just did?
Yes, sir.
Did you take a picture of your work and send it to me?
Yes, sir.
Crimson, you take a picture of your work and send it to me as yet?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. And Taran, did you take a picture of your work and send it to me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Let me know if you already sent in your work so we can move on to the next one. Let me know if you already sent in your work. Good afternoon.
Mr. Petit,
I
my
send
keep
mine.
going in and out.
Okay. You said my mic keep on going in and out. Okay. Who already sent in their work?
I did.
You did? Okay.
I did. I just did.
I'm
Okay,
sending
good.
mine now.
All right, good. All right, so let's go ahead and do another exercise on this so y'all could really understand how to do it. Okay, so let's move on. Okay, so this is going to be example number 2. So for example number 2, we're going to draw the same image. Only this time we're going to use different numbers because I still want you all to get a good understanding of what we're doing. I don't just want you here marking time. So let's do another example of this. Because when it's complex like that, a lot of people sometimes get it wrong. So if you don't understand, please let me know. If you do not understand, please let me know so we could correct it. Any misunderstandings. So let's move this on this side. So we have, say, we have this triangle. And let me the shape fill would be empty. Outline, let's say it's weighted, like something like that. Just like the last one. Just like the last one. Nakia roll. Where's Nakia roll?
Yes, sir.
Are you drawing this diagram?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. And Antoine, you drawing this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. It's going to be very similar to the last one. Let me extend this out. The last one was extended, right? Let's extend this out as well. And then all we need now is it's on the inside. All right, so let's change the letters. So let's say that we have, well, please draw this image. Again, please draw this image just like how I have it. We're gonna say that this is angle. I'm just gonna leave it. I don't want to confuse you. Let's call this angle A. Let's call this angle B. Let's say that inside of here, someone give me a number.
95.
28.
It has to be an even number.
92.
2. 32.
In the
10.
in the 50s, in the 50s.
10.
In the 50s. Say it again.
55.
54.
54.
56. 10.
Let's do 54. All right, 54 degrees. Okay. We know that this was, what does the box indicate?
90 degrees. 90 degrees.
90 degrees, very good.
90 degrees.
And then we're gonna call this one in the middle here what? Call this what?
Y.
C. We're keeping the same letters. C. Okay. All right, so let's name our triangle. We're gonna call this triangle D E F and let's say this is P. All right, so let's go ahead and answer these questions. First question number 1 says, write this down for me, please. It says, calculate the size of angle A. That's question number 1. Calculate the size of angle A.
I already have the answer.
You already have the answer? Which all answers for A? The size of
63.
angle A.
63.
63.
So,
Okay. All right. And then we want to determine, let me see what they said for the last one. Or write down the size of angle.
Do this in our notebook.
Yeah, write it in your notebook for me. Write in your notebook. Write down the size of angle B. And then 3 says what? Give the geometrical name. You know what we forgot? We have to indicate that these two angles are what? Yeah, we have to put the lines. The lines are very important. What do these lines mean?
bottom are
That
equal.
both sides.
Both sides are equal.
Yeah, both sides are equal. All right. So give the geometrical name for triangle DEF. And number 4. What else they say? How many degrees are there in angle C? All right. Do you think we're able to answer these questions now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let's go ahead and answer them. So let me bring this up. Okay, good. All right, so let's go ahead and do part A. I mean, the first one. I don't know if y'all can see if I put that so high. Let me put it down a little. Okay, so it says calculate the size of angle A. So we know that this is angle A. Can someone tell me how we're gonna get angle A? What we're gonna do? What's the first thing we're gonna do to get angle A?
See if both sides are equal.
Say it again.
See if both sides are equal.
We know that this is an isosceles
We
triangle.
would take
180 minus
minus
54.
54, and
Yeah.
then we would divide our result by 2.
Yeah, so the idea is that these two lines mean that the two angles are equal. And we know that angles in a triangle add up to 180 degrees. And so what we're gonna do is we're going to first subtract, all right? So we're gonna subtract. So we're gonna say, okay, I'm gonna take away what? 180 degrees. 180 degrees minus what?
54.
Minus 54, yeah, minus 54. And 180 degrees minus 54 is what?
126
degrees.
What y'all got? 126 degrees. Now this 126, right? This 126, we have to share that, right? We have to split it, don't we? Right?
Right.
It's gonna be split in
The two.
It's gonna be split into two because A and B must be what?
Down to 63.
The same thing.
Must be the same.
Equal.
Must be equal, right? A and B must be equal. All right. And so when we split it, we have to divide, right? So we say, let's divide. So it's gonna be divide. And so we have what?
26
degrees divided by 2.
Divided by 2. Why are we dividing it by 2?
because we want to get the answer for both A and B. That's 2.
Yeah.
So we got
Exactly. We split it into 2 because the 126 that we got here must be shared among these two angles because these two angles are equal. And we know that these two angles are equal because of what?
The answer is 63.
Because of the two lines. You got 63? You got 63?
Yeah.
2
I
into
got 61.
61?
63.
63.
I got 63.
63, okay. How many times is 2
I
going
also
to
got
63 as well.
How many times is 2 going to 12?
I got 61.
How many times is 2 going to 12?
63.
6 times?
6 times.
2 times 6 is what?
12.
12 minus 12 is 0.
0.
3.
0.
Right now it's 6.
Bring down to 6, yeah. Bring down to 6. How many times has 2 going to 6?
3 times. 3.
3 times. 2 times 3 is
6.
6. And we have 6 minus 6, which is what?
0.
0. And so it's going to be 126 divided by 2, which is going to be what?
63.
63. And so what is the size in this case? What is the size of angle A?
63.
63 degrees. Let me know if y'all understand that, please. Let me know if y'all understand that. Is that clear to you all?
I do.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right. Malaya, do you understand that? Malaya?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Ajani, are you writing this down? Where's Ajani? Ajani, are you writing this down? I can't hear from Ajani. Alexander, are you writing this down?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand what you're doing?
Yes, sir.
Destiny, you understand what you're doing for this one?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and Ethan Bean, do you understand what you're doing? Ethan Bean, do you understand this?
Yes, sir.
Crimson,
Yes, sir.
Crimson Clark, you understand this? Where's Crimson Clark? Crimson Clark? I can't hear from Crimson.
Yes, sir.
You understand how to do this?
Yes, sir.
And Tyreek, you do understand how to do this? Where's Tyreek? Tyreek, do you understand how to do this? Where's Tyreek? I can't hear from Tyreek. Fanaj, where's Fanaj?
Yes, sir.
Fanaj, you understand how we got 63?
Yes, sir.
Are you writing this down, Fanaj?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Paris, where's Paris?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand how we got 63?
Yes, sir. I do all the answers right except C, because I don't really understand that when it comes to that question.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna do it together.
I mean, number 3. It's number 3.
Number 3? Okay. All
Yes,
right.
sir.
Cordell Pratt. Where's Cordell Pratt? Cordell Pratt? Cordell?
Yes.
You understand how we got number 1?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Now we need to figure out, so that means that A is what? What is A?
Excuse me, Mr.
Go ahead, Tyreek.
I signed into my device because we was on the road. I switched to my phone.
Say it again.
I said I on my Army device right now because we was on the road.
Mhm.
I gonna switch to my device right now.
Okay, all right. Okay, where's Anjane? Anjane, are you there? Where's Anjane?
I'm here.
Okay. You understand how we got for number 1?
I just came in because my car was off.
Okay, so let me explain it to you.
Yes, sir.
So what happened there is that, and you know that these two lines mean that this side and this side are what? Equal, right?
It means that they're equal.
Yeah, it also means that the angles are equal. And angles in the triangle add up to 180 degrees. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take 180 and we subtract it with 54. And 180 minus 54 is what? Is what, Anne?
It's 126 degrees.
126. But the thing is, that 126 must be shared. It must be shared between A and B. And so we have 126 divided by 2. That's why we split it, because these two angles are equal. And so we get that this is 63. All right. So A is equal to what? Anne?
63.
63.
63.
What y'all have for B? I mean what y'all have for angle B? What angle? It say write down the size of angle B. What y'all have for that one?
63 degrees.
63 as well. Very good, 63 as well degrees. Now, now we have number 3. Give the geometrical name for triangle DEF. What is that?
Isosceles triangle.
Isosceles.
Isosceles triangle.
Isosceles.
Isosceles triangle. How do we know it's an isosceles triangle? How do we know it's isosceles
Because
triangle?
two sides are equal.
Because two sides are equal.
Very good. Two sides are equal. Samaya, how do we know it's isosceles triangle?
Because two sides are equal.
Very good. Antoine, how do we know this is isosceles?
Because two sides are equal.
Very good. Where's D'Angelo? D'Angelo, are you there? Where's D'Angelo?
Yes, sir.
How do we know that this is an isosceles triangle? D'Angelo, where are you? Where's D'Angelo? I can't hear from D'Angelo. Ricardo, can you hear me, Ricardo?
Yes, sir.
Ricardo, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
How do we know that this is an isosceles triangle?
All sides are equal.
All sides or two sides? Say it again.
Two sides are equal.
Two sides are equal. Very good. Malaya Bassett.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, your mic keep on turning on and off. So just make sure your mic is muted, okay?
Okay.
So this is an isosceles triangle. Why? Because only two sides are equal. Do y'all understand that? Let me know, please, if y'all understand that.
Yes, sir.
That makes sense?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
sir.
Okay. Now for part C. Go ahead, Caleb.
I get number 4 answer. Okay.
You got, oh yeah, that's a good question. Anyone
Me
got
too.
number 4 answer? What y'all got for number 4?
Yes, sir. I got 27.
Like that's
27.
27.
27 is my final answer.
I get plus.
I get 27.
27. Anyone else? I had 27. Anyone else got an answer?
What's up with D?
Oh, no, Caleb. We're gonna explain it together. How many degrees are there in angle C? What rule are we gonna use for angle C? What rule?
Angle straight line that meets at a point, at a common point, adds up to 180 degrees.
Very good. Angles on a straight line, right? They're on a straight line, right? They add a common point, right? They must add up to what? 180 degrees.
180.
Now, tell me, what this box? What's the size of this angle right now?
90 degrees.
90 degrees.
90 degrees. And this B, what is the size of angle B?
63 degrees.
63 degrees, very good. And so, in order for us to figure out what is angle C, we have to do what?
Add the 90.
90 plus 60.
You have to add what? Add what?
90 plus 60.
90 plus what?
63.
90 plus 63. And that gives us what?
153.
153.
153. And then we are going to
Take away from 180.
and we subtract, right? Subtract
180.
180.
Take away 153.
180 minus
153.
153. And that gives us what?
27.
27.
27.
So 180 minus 153. This becomes 8 minus 1 is 7.
Put the 1 by the 0 equals.
10 minus 3 is 7. 7 minus 5 is 3. I'm sorry.
It's 2.
7 minus 5 is 2.
2.
And 1 minus 1 is 0. So that means that it's going to be what?
27.
I got the same answer.
27 degrees. Anyone got 27 before me? Before me.
I did.
Yes.
I did.
Mr. Petite, I got it.
Very good.
I did.
Very good. So that means we have C is equal to what?
Got it.
27.
27 degrees. All right, let me know if y'all understand this so far, how to do it.
Yes, sir.
Let me know if y'all understand how to do this.
Mr. you didn't have anything. We could finish
Do an
this.
next one, plus.
Say it again.
We
Do
could
an next one,
this
plus.
triangle too.
City. Who said do a next one?
Curry.
No.
Curry? Okay, no problem. Which part don't you understand, Danielle?
All.
All basically, sorry. But I understand like how you get I trying to understand like how you get 63 from how you add 63 plus 90.
Oh, okay. So remember they're on a straight line, right? They had this common point. So that means that this angle, and this angle must all add up to 180 degrees, right? So what you need to do is you need to take 90 and 63, these two, and then subtract it from 180 degrees, and that gives you
27.
And that gives you 27. All right?
Yes, sir.
You understand that?
Yes,
because
sir.
angles on a straight line at a common point
Out of the 100.
out of the 180. So all three, because even if you do 90, 27, and 63, that's 180 degrees. So the missing angle was 27. All right?
Yes, sir.
Understand that?
Yes,
Thank you. Okay, good. Take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send it. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Go ahead, D'Angelo. D'Angelo, did you take a picture of this and send it to me? Where's D'Angelo? I can't hear you. Okay, did you write it down? Okay, where's Kyla and Kaylee? Where's Kyla and Kaylee? Are you there? Kyla and Kaylee, are you there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Where's Kyla?
She's right now.
Kyla, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
I can't hear you. I can't hear you, Kyla.
Yes.
Kaylee, you understand how we got these 4 answers?
Not really.
Not really? Okay. Any of them? You don't understand how we got any of them?
I don't understand number 4.
Number 4. Number 4. Okay, let me explain number 4. You understand number 1?
Yes, sir.
And number 2?
Yes, sir.
And number 3?
Yes, sir.
How about number 4? You don't understand that, right? So the rule is that angles on a straight line at a common point add up to what? Do you know? Angles on a straight line at a common point add up to what? Kylie.
I'm not really sure.
You're not sure? Okay.
180.
Do you name Kyle or Kaylee? No, your name is Caleb. It is A, B, and C. Kyla or Kaylee? Where are you? So A plus B plus C must add up to 180 degrees. Do you hear me, Kaylee?
Yes, sir.
So since they must add up to 180 degrees, then that means that 63, which is B, C, and 90, all these must add up to 180 degrees. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
So we already know we have 90, we already have B. So the first thing we want to do is we are going to add 90 and the 63. When we add 90 and 63, what do we get?
153
Good.
degrees.
Yes. And then we're going to subtract 153 by what?
180.
Why 180? Why are we using 180?
Because that's what the triangle add up to.
Angles on a straight line at a common point add up to 180. So we have 180 minus 153, which gives us what?
27.
And so C is equal to?
27.
27, and that's how we got that. Kyla, do you understand this? Kyla. Kyla, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
You understand how we got all 4, or you don't understand?
I understand.
You understand? Okay. I'm gonna let y'all do one by yourself. So this is gonna be great exercise. I want y'all to write this down. Great exercise number 1. Write this in your book and do all the working by yourself. Exercise number 1. Let me call these someone whose mic is on. Did you all send the work for the first slide?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Not sending my class finished.
Who is this speaking?
Laura.
Laura. Laura, you know class and at, let's call this 9 FGH. How many degrees are in there? Okay, good. Duplicate. Let's say that this is all right.
Mr. Petit, I can't see any triangles on the screen.
Yeah, I ain't put it on yet.
Oh, okay, yes, sir.
All right, so for this one, let's label it. The question states that this is going to be, we're gonna call this one FGH. Okay, cool. So let's label this. Inside, we're gonna have, say, give me an even number in the 50s. We already use 54.
52. 45. 52.
Let's use 50.
56.
Yeah, this is 56. We're gonna call this F G and H and M. This is a box. What does the box mean? What does the box
90
mean?
degrees.
90 degrees.
90 degrees.
Let's say that this is angle B. Let's say that this is angle A. All right, and we want to figure out what is angle C. All right, so quickly do this for me, please. I need you to write this down and draw the image as well. Where's Antonio?
Yes, sir.
Which one you want now?
8.
8, okay. Do you have any questions on them?
No, sir.
No, okay. And Griffin, where's Griffin? Griffin, can you hear me? Where's Griffin? Shalise, can you hear me? Where's Shalise?
Yes, sir.
You finish?
I'm on the last one.
Okay. You have any questions for me? I think you did put some questions for me, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Those are the only ones?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Chanel Jones, where's Chanel Jones?
Hello.
Yeah, Chanel, what number you on?
I'm doing the first one. I just finished drawing it.
Okay, you understand what to do?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Where's Tyreek Williams? Tyreek, are you there?
Good night.
Good night. Tyreek, are you there? Say it again.
No, I was saying that,
What number you on? Yes, you're writing this down.
Pardon?
You're writing this down and you're doing it on your own.
Yes, sir.
What number you on?
2.
Number 2. You got the answer for number 1 already? We just write down.
But I looking back at the notes that I screenshot because I didn't get to write them in.
Okay. D'Angelo Smith, what number you on? Where's Theo? Theo, can you hear me? Theo Williams. Where's Theo Williams? Can you hear me, Theo? Owen Hannah, where's Owen? Owen, can you hear me? Where's Owen? Owen, can you hear me? I don't know if I'm Owen. Lindia Moss, what number you on?
I'm finished.
You finished? Okay, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp.
Already sent.
Already sent it. Fabergy Pierre Lewis. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
You finished already?
I'm almost finished.
Almost finished, okay. And where is Malaya? Malaya, are you there? Where's Malaya? Major.
Right here.
What number you on?
I am doing number 3 right now.
Number 3 right now, okay. Wyatt, what number you on? Wyatt, what number you on? I can't hear you.
2.
Wyatt, why you don't take a picture of your work and send it to me?
I'm still working. Why you trying to send it to today? Because my mommy out now. Because
your mommy what?
my mommy out now, so I try to send it to you.
Yeah, send it to me today, Wyatt. And then you you live with your daddy, right?
No, so live with me.
With your mommy, okay. All right. Ask her to send in your work. Ask her to send the picture of your work.
I did switch books, so I know what that's. So,
say it again.
I say I did come late today, and I switched books, so
send me what you have. Send me what you have. Where's Anishka? Where's Anishka? Can't say Anishka. Anyone else finish? Anyone else finish?
I'm on number 2.
Number 2. Okay. Where's Kylie? Where's Welchcome? Where's Kylie?
Oh.
Kylie, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Why did you stop sending me your notes?
Because my phone been out of storage lately, so I can't get on WhatsApp.
Oh, you can't get on WhatsApp. Oh.
Yes,
well, you could use your mommy phone. So because I wouldn't know if you're taking notes at do you write my notes?
Yes, sir.
So I need to see your notes. I don't have them. Where's Kyla?
She's right now.
Kyla? Where's Kyla?
Yes, sir.
Kyla, you need to send in the notes. You and your sister, you all need to send in your notes. Where your mommy? Is your mommy home?
No, sir. No, sir.
No?
I'm going to take a picture of it right now.
Yeah, you need to take a picture of your work now. All right.
Yes, sir.
Where's Malicio? Where's Malicio? And Vincent, are y'all there?
Can I answer now?
Who's that speaking?
Go
Anyone else finish? Is anyone else who's done?
I am.
Yes,
I
I finished.
I'm not done.
I'm finished.
But
I am finished. I sent it to you already.
You have to not only be finished, but you have to send it to me on WhatsApp. I need to see that.
I sent mine to you just now.
I'm still working on number 3.
Okay. Send the notes as well. Send the notes as well. Okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and answer it. Where's Kylie? Kylie, are you there?
Stupid T, they send no.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Kylie, what you get for A?
I'm not done yet. I'm still working on it a little bit.
Still working on A? Okay, so walk me through what we're gonna do for A. By the way, we are answering it right now. Kylie is gonna help us with A. Go ahead, Kylie. What are we gonna do?
I just sent mine.
All right, no problem. I see it.
We do 180 take away 56.
Okay, so we're gonna subtract, right?
Yes, sir.
So we subtract. Kyla, where's Kyla? Kyla, can you hear me? Yes.
Yes, sir.
She says that the first thing that we do is we subtract. Do you agree with her?
Yes, sir.
What do we subtract?
180 take away 56.
180 minus 56. Are y'all focused in my class, Kyle and Kaylee? Are y'all focused?
Yes, sir.
You sure? When you do 180 minus 56, what do you get?
124.
The rest of y'all, did y'all get 124 as well?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So it becomes
Yes,
7. Go ahead.
You see my working, yes, sir.
Who's that speaking?
It's Terry.
Is this work?
Yes, sir.
Okay, but you didn't show no work in.
Shoot.
Let's show you work.
I didn't like that.
So 10 minus 6 is what? But you have to show what you did. 10 minus 6 is what?
4.
4, very good. And 7 minus 5 is?
2.
So it's 1 minus 0 is 1. It's going to be what? 124. 124.
124.
And Kylie, what's the next step that we do after we get 124? Kylie.
We divide.
I said Kylie.
Right.
Kylie, what's the step? What's the next step?
You have to divide.
That's a divide, very good. Divide what?
124 by 2.
I said Kylie. Divide
Sorry,
what?
124 by 2.
Okay, good. 124 divided by 2. And class, when we divide it, what y'all get?
I got 60.
I got 64. I got 62.
I got 62.
62?
Yes, sir, that's what I got.
Okay, 62. So 124 divided by 2 is 62. I agree. So that means that A is 62. Anyone else got 62 for A? Anyone else got 62 for A?
I did.
I did.
I did.
I did.
Very good. Very good. Okay, next. Write down the size of angle B. What is B?
62.
B is also what?
62.
62 degrees. Why is that the case?
Because it's equal. It's an equal.
What type of triangle is it?
Because it's equal.
I
what?
Isoc?
I what?
Triangle.
I never told you isosceles, whatever that is. Isosceles.
Isosceles triangle.
Thank you, Cleveland. Cleveland, I can hear you now. I don't know. I couldn't hear you earlier.
Yes, sir, I'm doing this on my PC because my laptop wasn't working.
Okay, you even sound different.
That's because my mic is closer.
Yeah, it's very close. It's like it's very close.
The
All right.
pilot in the airplane.
All right, isosceles triangle. Okay, who got 1, 2, 3 right so far? The first.
I did.
I did.
I did.
Got a 3 right.
I did, yeah, so.
I did.
All right, now
did.
Fatigue, I can do the last
I
one.
did.
the main question of the hour. Let me see.
No,
here.
Mr. Fatigue, I can do the last one with you, please.
Yes, you can. Okay,
So
1 second. Okay, go ahead. So what is this Paris? This box, what does that mean?
that they equal.
The same box right there. What does this measure?
That's 180.
No, the box.
I mean 90 degrees, sorry.
90, thank you. Okay. So how are we gonna get C?
62 plus
We're gonna do 62 plus 90.
So you tell me that the first thing we're gonna do is add.
That's all.
Okay, so we add. Class, what do we add together?
62 plus 90.
The 90.
90 plus 60.
62 and 90.
Very good.
62 and 90.
62 and 90. What y'all get?
So.
What y'all get when you add?
152. 152. I get 152.
Paris, what you got?
152.
152.
So 62 plus 90 is 152.
152.
152.
And
And
we're
then
gonna subtract.
Go ahead, Paris.
And we're gonna subtract.
Subtract from what?
We can subtract
180.
180 from
Minus
152.
152, yeah.
Good. Why are we using Paris? Why are we using 180?
Because it equals the 180.
Class, why are we using 180?
Because
It's on a straight line. It's on a straight line, and that's our whole
Angles on
a
the straight line.
That means
Add a common point. Adds
Add a
up to 180.
Add a common point.
Adds
Add
up
up
to
to
180.
add up to 180 degrees. So it's gonna be this 180, right? Minus what? 152.
Minus 152.
152, and that equals to
28 degrees.
180 minus 152. 28 degrees. Anyone else got 28 degrees?
Yes, sir. I did.
Yes, sir. Did.
20 degrees.
Yeah.
So that means that we have that C is equal to C is equal to 28 degrees.
28.
So question of the hour. Did anyone get all right? All right.
I did.
Yes, I did.
I
But
did.
when I saw the mistake and I had
I did.
I did.
I put it
Excellent.
and I correct everything
I
before you did it.
Excellent.
I did.
I got the last one wrong there.
Be careful. Where's Malaya? Malaya, are you there? Malaya Major? Malaya Major.
All right. I got it.
Okay. Where's Malaya Major? I can't hear her. I am muted. Okay, wait, let me unmute you. Damari, where's Damari? Malaya Major.
That's all.
Yes, sir.
Malaya, you got any of these, right?
Yes, sir.
You got all or some?
Some.
Which
I did the last one.
Why you didn't get the last one? What you do wrong?
Well, I added it. I didn't add it properly.
Okay.
I didn't add it properly.
All right, if you're finished with this, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Damari, where's Damari?
I did.
Yes, sir.
Did you send in your work?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What's your number?
823-6011.
Type your name so your stuff could go to the front, go to the top. Nolanda King, where's Nolanda? Nolanda, you understand what we're doing? You understand?
Yeah.
You got all right?
Yes, sir.
That's good. Perfect. Okay, so let's move on. Please put an I inside the chat if you understand what we did so far. Put an I inside the chat if you understand what we did so far. If you do not understand, please put an N. If you do not understand, please put an N. But if you do understand, put an I inside the chat if you understand what we're doing so far. Again, put an I in the chat if you understand what we're doing so far. So, go ahead.
Are we having science today?
We have the sciences today at 8. All right, so let's move on to this next question. I want you all to draw this. This kind of look like a triangle. I mean, it is a triangle if you really look at it, but this is another geometry. Remember, we just doing geometry practice. So we are implementing all the rules that we learned, all right? So that we could be pros at this. So example, let's say more examples. And again, we want to find, write this down for me, please. Find the missing angles. Again, write this down for me, please. Find the missing angles. Where is Alex Delavo? Are you writing this down, Alex?
Yes, sir.
Kaylee and Kyla, did y'all get any of the first of the exercise right?
Yes, sir. We got all right.
Got all right. Did you send in your notes?
No, sir, not yet.
What are you waiting on?
I'm going to do it right now.
Yes, send in your work. Missing angles. Okay, yeah, so this is what I want us to do, right? I want us to find the missing angles for this one. So for this one, let's say we have, say we have this angle, this shape, and let me enlarge it. So draw the shape for me, please. And our goal is very clear. We want to figure out what is the size of angle A, B, and C.
It's a C and a Z in it.
Really? Really? So we want to find
just without the curve.
You want to find the size of angle A. I'm going to find the size of angle B. I'm going to find the size of angle C. All right. That's what we want to do. So that's our goal. So please write this down for me. So they want us to give the size of angle A and B, and then they want us to calculate the size of angle B, angle C. I'm gonna do, let me make this smaller so we could be able to use all our space. Put this up here, put this here, and we're good. All right. Okay, so we have this image. Draw this for me, please. Donika Martin, are you writing this down? Donika Martin.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and Evelyn Glass, are you writing this down?
Yes, sir.
Where's Freddie? Freddie, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Are you writing this down?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand how we got our answer so far?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and Jasmine Rose, where's Jasmine Rose?
Yeah.
Are you writing this down for
Yes,
me?
sir.
Okay. Jeftanique Murphy? We have Jeftanique Murphy.
Yes, sir.
Are you writing this down?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and Jaden Branchador?
Yeah, so.
Are you writing this down, Jaden?
Yeah, so.
Okay. Damari, I only see the great exercise. What about the example, the first example? It's Damari.
I didn't give up the seminar because I came late to the class.
Oh, you do. Okay, it was an FR1. Okay. And where is and why don't you write the questions down, Damari? You only write down the answers. So you have to write down the questions. Make sure you write down the questions, Damari. Miles Taylor and Max Taylor, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And where's Owen? Owen, are you there? Where's Owen? Owen, Hannah? Owen, if you cannot speak, can you type in the mic? I mean, type in the chat if you cannot speak. Where is Kanan? Kanan, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Okay, good. All right, so y'all finished writing this down, or y'all still writing?
Excuse me, Mr. Smithy.
Yes, go ahead.
Can you use the bathroom, please?
Yes, we can. Are y'all finished writing this down, or are you still writing?
I'm still writing.
Justin Sanders, where's Justin Sanders? Justin Sanders, are you there?
Present.
Justin, did you send in your work already?
No, sir.
What are you waiting on? I mean the previous ones, You sent them?
No, sir.
Do you have to send in your work, Justin? You have to send in your work. Do you have a phone to take a picture? Hello? Justin? Justin, do you have a phone to take a picture?
Yes, sir.
So take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. That's what I said. That's literally what I said.
Yes, sir.
And the rest of you, just like Justin, who refuse to take a picture of your work, please make sure I take a picture of your work. I can't be running after you all for work.
And at the end of the class.
I said take a picture of him. I didn't say I'd wait till the end of the class. That's not what I said.
Yeah, I don't have a device. I have to bring it to my mommy, but she's.
All right. Let's go ahead and answer. Let's answer part A. For part A, anyone have any idea? Oh, part A. Anyone have any idea how we're gonna get A?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna minus 180 from 70. 70 from 180 to get A.
Okay.
Because co-interior angles add up to 180.
Okay, interesting. Anyone else want to try?
I agree with that.
You agree with that? Okay.
I agree.
You agree? Sashini, they agree with you. What if you're wrong?
I could be.
Anyone else want to try?
I think 8 equals 70 degrees because they correspond.
Bingo. Bingo.
I think so also.
Yeah. So when we say corresponding, what does that mean? What does that mean?
The same.
What letter they
F.
form?
Make a Z.
They form an F.
Corresponding is what?
F. Form an F.
F shape. F shape. So do we see the F?
Yes.
Do you see the F?
Yeah, it's to the bottom, then it would be co-interior. I get it.
Exactly. So this is going to be top what? Top right?
Top right.
Top right. And then this is what? Top
Bottom right.
no, still top because it's above this line.
Oh.
Top right. And so that means that they are equal because corresponding angles are equal. So that means that A must also be what?
180 degrees.
A must also be what?
70 degrees.
70 degrees.
70 degrees. Okay. And the reason, let me just put the reason. The reason is what? Corresponding angles
Are equal.
are equal. Are equal. Very good. Are equal. Corresponding angles are equal. Class, do y'all understand how I got this? Let me know if y'all understand, please.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Understand? Kylie and Kayla, y'all understand this?
Yes, sir.
Malia, Major, do you understand this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Malia, why is A equal to 70?
Because they are corresponding angles.
Very good. And Kylie, why is A equal to 70?
Because they are corresponding angles.
Very good. Asaya, Moxie, are you there? Can you hear me? You're speaking, but I cannot hear you. I cannot hear you. Alicia, you understand? Alicia outing.
Yes.
Alicia, did you finish the work I sent you? Did you do that?
Yes, I'm gonna screenshot it and send it to you now.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Next. So we know what A is. A is 70 degrees. By the way, what shape do corresponding angles form?
F shape.
Form an F shape. So that means that we have this F here forming right there. Okay, moving right along. So that means that A is 70. If A is 70, we should know what B is. I don't know if y'all could see it. If A is 70.
B is 70.
B is 70 is corresponding.
What must B be?
Alternate angles.
70.
Really?
Well,
No. Because
It's
it's not.
forming a S.
No, let's look at it. Watch. We try to form it. You're out of luck. It wouldn't work. You see that? It doesn't work. So it's not alternate.
Backwards. They're in a straight line?
Are they at a common point?
No.
No.
No, sir.
So what could we do? We already know A is 70. You want, let's do C? Let's do C first. C is easy. What is C? Everyone should know.
47.
C is 47 degrees.
180 minus 133, that gives 47 degrees.
C, we know C, what? Angles on a straight line at a common point must add up to what?
180.
180 degrees. So that means that.
133 away from 180.
So that means that C is equal to what? C is equal to
47 degrees.
180 minus 33. 180 degrees minus
47.
133.
47 degrees.
47 degrees.
Y'all see 47?
47 degrees.
So
Yes,
let's subtract it. So 180. Why are we using 180? Why are we using 180?
Because angles on a straight line at a common point add up to 180.
Add up to 180.
Very good. Where's Anaya Monroe? Anaya Monroe.
Yes.
Anaya, you don't participate in my class. What's happening? You have to interact. You have to participate. All right. So what is 10 minus 3, Anaya? 10 minus 3 is what? Anaya, can you hear me? I don't know where she disappeared into. Carmelo Fernanda, what is 10 minus 3? Carmelo Fernanda, are you there? Where is he?
Pardon?
What is 10 minus 3?
8.
10 minus 3.
Oh. 7.
7, thank you. And then 7 minus 3 is?
4.
4. And 1 minus 1 is?
0.
So that means,
0.
right? That means that we have what? 47?
47 degrees.
47 degrees.
Very good, 47 degrees. So that means that C is equal to 47 degrees.
47 degrees.
Yeah, 47 degrees.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
Uh-huh.
I think I have an idea on what angle B might be.
What is it?
Well, I didn't solve it yet, but I'll say the steps.
What do you think it's gonna be?
I think what you have to do is add 70 and 47, subtract that from, because it forms a quadrilateral. So subtract that from 360 degrees, and then divide the answer in 2, and then that answer will be B.
You don't need to do all that.
For me, I think it's a co-interior angle.
Who said that?
Amaya.
Amaya?
Yes, sir.
You don't even have to do all that. It's literally right there. You don't even have to use co-interior angle. Co-interior angle could work. Co-interior angle could work. That wouldn't be wrong. But there's another more obvious one.
Mr. Petit, I use
The complementary angle.
I saw that.
Is it vertically opposite?
No.
Alternate angle.
Alternate. It's alternate to what? It's alternate to this. All right. Yeah, alternate angles. All right. So notice that. Notice that this is yeah, it's like a Z shape. And so if this is 133, right? What must B be equal to?
133.
133 as well. And that would make sense because they are co-interior angles as well too. Right?
I had the right answer and I doubted myself.
So it's gonna be
Mr.
what?
Petit, I have a question.
Go
Mr.
ahead.
Medid, I had that off a plain gas.
Okay, go ahead. Yes, ma'am.
Doesn't the co-interior angle form a C?
Yeah.
Yeah, but then if it turned backward, then B would be 47.
No, see? Okay, there's different ways to skin a cat. So here I show you that you could do alternate angles, right?
Yes, sir.
But what we also have here too is co-interior angles, because if you look at it, right, this is that, that is that, and it goes sort of like this. And then in here, and in here. So what we have is, we have the C shape forming. So that means that if this is 133, then this must be 47. Because if you add them two, you would still get 180.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So it could work as well. All right. So why is B 133? What's the reason? What's the reason?
Because
It's
the
alternate angles.
Alternate angles are equal.
interior angle.
The reason is, the simplest reason is, and the reason why, what I think they want us to know is alternate angles are equal. All right. So quick recap. A is 70 degrees. Why? Why is A 70 degrees?
Because corresponding angles are equal.
Because corresponding angles are equal, and when we know it's corresponding angle because of the which shape is formed?
The F shape.
The F shape.
The L shape. The L shape.
So if this one is here, that one is also there. If this is 70, this must also be 70 as well. So corresponding angles are equal. Next, why do we say that B is alternate angles? Why we say that?
Alternate angles are equal.
Because what?
It forms a V shape.
It forms a Z shape, right? And if this right here is 133, then this right here must be 133. So they must be equal. Do we understand that? Let me know, please.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And then last but not least, we have C, the most boring one of them all. C is just a good old simple angles on a straight line at a common point add up to what? Angles on a straight line at a common point add up to what? 180 degrees. Okay, good. So are y'all done with this? I don't know if y'all finished.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. Anyone have any questions on this before I go? Move on to the other one. Anyone have any questions? Any
I have a
questions?
question.
Go ahead, Kanan.
Can the F can be backwards like the C, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank you. So can the Z and the S?
Yes, they could be backwards.
Thank you.
All right. So are y'all done with this? I want to move on to the next slide. You have like 5 minutes left.
Excuse me, Mr. D. I have a question.
I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
When you say like, with the alternate angles, like it also could be formed as a S. When would we actually see it being an S? Because we only do the Z mainly.
You mean like a robotic S, not like a more like that, not like a real S, but like a, you know what I mean? Not like a, kind of like a Z is the better one, right? It's not really gonna look like an S. Z is the best way, but some people say S because of the curviness inside, right? But it's really a Z.
Yeah,
right.
so
It's really a Z. Okay. Okay, good. All right, so let's do a quick one. Y'all have this written down, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
good. Okay, cool. So let's do
Yes, sir.
let's do another one. And in this case, just put your answers inside the chat. Just put your answers inside the chat. All right. So we're gonna do another one. You don't have to write this down. Just put your answers in the chat. All right. So, all right. So let me get the shape up. And again, the same question holds, right? What is angle A? What is angle B? What is angle C? All right, that's what we're looking for. And let's say that we move that. Let's say that this is let's say that this is 60 degrees.
Screen frozen.
You can't see my screen? Okay.
No, sir.
See it now?
No, I can see it. Yes, sir.
This is 125 degrees. And again, put inside the chat, what is angle A? What is angle B? What is angle C? Put your answers inside the chat for me, please. I want to know what is angle A. I want to know what is angle B. Put inside the chat. Don't write in your book. Just put inside the chat.
Okay.
What is angle A equal to? What is angle B equal to? And what is angle C equal to? Put your hands inside the chart for me, please. What is angle A equal to, B equal to, and C equal to? Tyreek Williams, are you there?
Do you want us to write this in our books?
No, just put your hands in the chat. Where's Tyreek Williams?
Yes, sir.
I hear the Wi-Fi keep going in and out.
Okay. Vanaj,
60 for the angle A.
put the answer in the chat. Put the answer in the chat, Miss Elizabeth. What's the name? Vanaj, where's Vanaj? Vanaj, are you there? I can't have one for Vanaj. Satezia? Satezia, can you hear me? I can't hear from Satezia. Bianca Dantes?
Yes, sir.
Are you done?
Almost. I'm on C right now.
Don't see. Cam Rose, where's Cam Rose? Cam Rose?
Here.
Where's Cam Rose? Okay. But do you understand what to do?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And Elcha, where's Elcha?
Here's Mr. D.
Uh-huh.
I gonna restart my Wi-Fi real quick.
Wait, don't restart it yet, right after this.
Okay.
Elcha, where's Elcha? Elcha.
Mr. Petit, I put my answer in the chat. You can check it, please.
Yes, I can. Elcha, where's Elcha?
Need 2 players.
I put mine too.
Yeah, where's Elcha?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Elcha, you understand what to do?
Yes, I understand.
Did you send me your work for the day?
I told you that right.
Say it again.
I said I'm going to do that right now.
Yeah, you're supposed to have already done that, Elcha. Come on. When I say take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp, I really mean that. Don't wait for the end of the class. Don't do your own thing and then you don't send it. You have to take a picture of your work and send it to me. All right, y'all done with this? Or y'all still working?
I'm done.
Done?
I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Put it in the chat.
Who's finished?
Done.
I finished yet. I don't want my last one.
Me too.
All right. Okay, what do we have for A? What is A? What do we have for A?
A is 60 degrees.
A is what?
A is 60 degrees.
A is
60.
A is 60 degrees. Why is A 60?
Because it's the same as the one to the bottom.
I know, but why? What's the
Because
reason?
Because
they're
they're corresponding angles.
corresponding angles.
Corresponding angles are
What?
equal.
And what shape do they form?
An F
An
shape.
F shape.
F shape.
An F shape. Very good. Next, what do we have for B?
125.
125 degrees.
125. Why is B equal to 125?
Because alternate angles are equal.
And they are equal.
Alternate angles are equal.
Angles are equal.
What shape do they form?
A Z.
The Z shape.
Z shape. Very good. Finally, what is C?
55.
55.
How did y'all get that?
We subtract
180.
180 from
133. 133.
133? Or
125 from 180.
I mean 125.
So it's gonna be 7. This is
I
10.
got
10 minus
125.
5 is what?
5.
5.
7 minus 2 is
5.
5.
who's that speaking? Calvin?
So
and 1 minus 1 is 0.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be what? 50?
55.
55.
55. Very good. So it's 55. All right. So that means that A is 60, B is 125, C is 55. Anyone got all three right?
I got it
did.
right.
I did mine in the chat. In the chat.
Very good.
I did.
All right.
I get all right.
Good.
Whatever. Forget it.
So, do y'all like geometry or you prefer?
Yeah, so
I do.
Still no.
Still no. Did they go? No. All right. So let me erase all this. They're all drawing. Okay.
I do.
Getting there.
Getting there. Okay, that's
But
good.
the thing, but the thing is, them up there, it's making me mad. You know what that is, foolishness.
Yeah, you have to be observant. You have to look at it carefully. It's not, you know, very easy. You have to be able to see it. Okay. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna move on to health science and general science. If you're not doing health science or general science, you can leave.
Night.
Again, we are doing health science and general science.
Good night.
Good night.
We're doing health science and general science.
Good
If you're not
night.
doing health science, people who are doing health science and general science, please stay back. Again, people who are doing health science and general
Good
science.
night, Mr. Batiste.
Good night, Mr. Petit. Thank you.
Good night.
Bye, Mr. Batiste.
Mr. Petit, I still like perimeter.
People who are doing health science and general science, please stay back. Again, people who are doing health science and general science, please stay back.
good night, Mr. Petit.
Good night. Good night.
Which one is first, Mr. Petit, health or general?
Health.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Let's move on. All right, so for those who stayed back, that's very kind of you. It's good that you're staying back to do the health and the general science. All right. So
Mr. Fatigues,
go ahead.
you caused me to get an A in general science and health science last week
Really? How?
with the work that you were giving us.
Oh, okay. That's excellent. You all did the same thing in school.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. That's very good. So the last thing we were on in health science was what? Anyone can remember?
We have to at the beginning.
Yeah, we have the head up again, yes.
The digestive system.
The digestive
system.
Very good. So Mr. Petit, this is going to be what? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Tuesday. Tuesday, the 29th of October. Write this down for me, please. 2024. The subject is, of course, subject is
Health science.
Health science.
But we was on digestion.
Yeah, we was on digestive system. We didn't finish the digestive system, did we?
No, so we didn't.
No, we didn't. What we ended off with? The last thing.
The tongue will roll the food into all like structures on
the exgestion.
The what?
The EGESTION.
Oh, egestion.
Egestion, yeah.
So we okay. So we talk about egestion as that's like
this is the solid of the semi-solid.
Yeah.
This is
And
the
I mean,
removal of solid, of semi-solid.
yes. And we also talked about the fact that was another word for egestion.
Defecation.
Defecation. Very good. Okay, cool. So let's continue from that. So we talk about two types of digestion. What are the two types of digestion?
Yes, Mr. Petit.
Go ahead.
Actually, the last thing we stopped at was non-flowering plants.
No.
Chemical.
Mechanical
Mechanical
digestion.
digestion.
Chemical digestion and mechanical digestion.
Very good. Mechanical digestion and chemical digestion. What is mechanical digestion?
This occurs
Mechanical
when
digestion is the
The
mashing
food
of
what
the
is made of
food in
physically
the mouth
smaller by the
in
crushing
smaller
and grinding of
pieces.
the
Go ahead. Go ahead, Paris.
Digestion, is the mashing of food into smaller pieces in the mouth.
Okay. And go ahead, Miss Morris. Mechanical digestion.
Mechanical digestion it occurs when the food is made by physically smaller by the crushing and grinding of the teeth and muscle.
Okay. And go ahead, Alora. I remember you was reading something.
Chemical digestion. This occurs.
No, I want mechanical first.
Oh, mechanical. This occurs when the food is made physically smaller by the crushing and grinding of the teeth and muscles.
Very good. So when we physically crush the food, either through using our teeth or the muscles, making it smaller, that's mechanical digestion. What is chemical digestion?
I can read.
Go ahead, Alora.
Chemical digestion. This occurs due to actions of
enzymes
that change the chemical makeup of the food to a simpler substance.
Very good. So enzymes are there to chemically break down the food. And we can find, true or false, enzymes are inside of the saliva. True or false?
False. True.
True or false, enzymes are inside the saliva. True or false?
I say false, no.
True.
It's actually true. It is true. It is true. We do have enzymes in our saliva. We have enzymes inside of our stomach. We have enzymes inside of our small intestine to help to break down the food. All right. So now we're going to really talk about the digestion, ingestion, all that stuff. We're going to talk about, did we talk about what happens in the mouth? Did we get to that? I wonder.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What do we?
With the mouth.
Oh, okay. It rolls in the bolus, right?
In the mouth.
Yes, sir. That's the last thing we stop at.
Okay. So let's talk about, so after it goes in the mouth and it's swallowed down, the next thing that it encounters is something we call the esophagus. Anyone ever heard of that word before?
Yes, sir.
Esophagus.
That's the long tube.
Yeah, so let's write that down. So write this down. Esophagus, this is a long tube. Write this down for me, please. Esophagus, this is a long tube covered by smooth muscles which extends from the mouth to the stomach. That's the esophagus. All right. Now, so once you're ready, break down the food. You ready to chew the food. All right. Once you're ready to chew the food, then you swallow it. It goes down this long tube which connects to which organ? Which organ does the esophagus? Which organ is it connected to?
The intestine.
No.
The stomach.
The stomach. Yeah. So this is the esophagus right here. The same tube, right? So after you eat the food, swallow it, it goes down all the way to the stomach. All right, that's the esophagus right now. Sometimes people spell it with the O at the beginning. So what two structures are connected from end to end on the esophagus? Well, the first part on the top part is the mouth.
It's the mouth.
And at the bottom is going to be the what?
The stomach.
The stomach. Very good. The stomach. All right. So this is a long tube covered with what type of muscles is the esophagus covered with? What type of muscles?
Smooth muscles.
Smooth muscles.
Smooth muscles, right? Smooth muscles. Now let's move on. So once you have that food going down, how does it Like go down, like does something push it down or
In a
just
squeezing model, like it's squeezed.
it's squeezed, right? What do we call that
so.
squeezing? What do we call that?
Oh, I think every course.
Contracting.
No,
Rhythmic muscle.
no. Someone said it?
Tullus? I can't pronounce
Oh my
it.
goodness, it's close. It's like a squeezing.
Peristalsis.
Who said it? I heard it.
Aiden, peristalsis.
Peristalsis. Very good. So peristalsis. So write this down. As the food passes through this tube, it is squeezed into the muscles by a series of wave-like motions called peristalsis. Peristalsis. And let me show you all peristalsis. Peristalsis is not only in the esophagus, but it's all through the digestive system. That's how food passes through. That's how, even if you're upside down, you still could digest food because there's literally a contraction that happens that forces the food down. Let me just show you all. When food is balled up into a ball, what do we call that ball? We call that ball.
A bolus.
Bolus. Bolus, yeah. Bolus. And this is peristalsis, right? So peristalsis is basically when it squeezes it and allow it to go down, and then squeezes it again and allows it to go down, and squeeze it again. We call it a series of wave-like motions, right? So so as the food passes through the tube, it is squeezed into the stomach by a series of wave-like motions or contractions called peristalsis. So peristalsis is responsible for pushing the food along the way so it wouldn't get stuck. Just push it along the way, push it along the way. All right. Okay, so Sean, where's Sean Novel-Smith? Sean Novel-Smith, are you there? Where's Sean? Sean Novel-Smith, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So Sean, the esophagus is a tube that connects two things to each other, blank and blank. What two things are connected by virtue of the esophagus?
The mouth.
The mouth and what else? Say it again.
The mouth and the stomach.
Very good. The mouth and the stomach. So the esophagus connects the mouth and the stomach. Anyone can answer this question. What is the series of wave-like contractions that pushes food through the stomach, through the intestine called?
Peristalsis.
Peristalsis. Peristalsis. Peristalsis. Repeat after me. Peristalsis.
Peristalsis.
Very good. Peristalsis, right?
It's a Spanish word.
And so, okay. So the food bolus is pushed down. Crispin Roberts, are you writing this down? Where's Crispin? Crispin Roberts, are you writing this down? Where's Crispin?
Yes, sir.
Are you writing this down?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What do we call the series of wave-like contractions that pushes the food down? What do we call that? Crispin.
The peristalsis.
Peristalsis. Okay, so that's it with the mouth. Let's look at the rest of the intestine. The rest of the digestive system. So next thing is going to go to, which stomach is it going to? Oh my goodness. I gave away the answer. Which organ is it going to go to after the small and after the esophagus? Which organ? Which organ? The stomach. Very good. The stomach. Let me ask you a question. What does your stomach have inside of it that is very powerful?
Acid.
It has what?
Acid.
Acids. Very good. It has acids in it, right? Acids. It has acids.
Michelle Obama.
Say it again.
Nothing.
It has acids in it, right? I am honestly trying to figure out. Okay, so anyone know the name of the acid?
Amino acid.
Hydrochloric.
Hydrochloric acid. Who said that? Very good. Hydrochloric acid.
Savannah.
Very good. So let's write that down. So the next thing we have is the stomach. Who said that?
Savannah.
Oh, Tavana. Okay, Tavana. The stomach. So the stomach, very important organ. And it's an organ. Organs are made up of what?
Tissue.
Tissues. Tissues are made up of what?
Cells.
Say it again. This is very good.
Cells.
So cells make up tissues. Tissues make up organs. And organs make up what?
Organ system.
Organ systems. And systems make up the what?
The body.
Systems make up the
organism. Body.
systems make up man, the whole man. All right. Okay. So again, cells make up. That's we call that organization. Like how you organize it. So cells make up tissues. Tissues make up cells make up tissues. Tissues make up organs. Organs make up systems. Systems make up man. Or organ systems make up man. Okay. So let's go ahead and write that. So the stomach, this is an organ that's made up of very strong, smooth muscles that help to grind the food. Okay. Very strong.
I can't see.
You can't see what I'm writing?
The screen.
No, sir.
Okay.
No, sir. Freaking out.
Mr. D. I can't see none of her stomach. Now my SCN now.
See it now? Okay, good. All right. So this is organ made up of very strong, smooth muscles that help to grind up the food. Where is Caleb? Not Caleb, sorry, not Caleb. Devani, not Devani. Janae Williams, are you there? Where's Janae Williams? Janae Williams, are you there? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
You're very low. Can you speak up?
Hello.
Yes. What type of muscles is the stomach made up of?
Very strong, smooth muscles.
Smooth muscles. Very good. Smooth muscles. Liliana. It's Liliana.
Yes, sir.
What type of muscles is the stomach made up of?
Strong muscles.
Strong what?
Smooth muscles.
Very good. Strong, smooth muscles. Very good. All right. So we said what type of acid is inside the stomach? Hydrochloric acid. Hydrochloric acid. Okay. So it also contains gastric juices that contain. It also contains gastric juices that contain a very strong acid called hydrochloric acid. Okay, so where's Malia DeVoe, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Wyatt, where's Wyatt? Wyatt, where's Wyatt? Wyatt, can you hear me? I can't hear from Wyatt. Randolph, where's Randolph?
Yeah.
Randolph, what is the name of the acid in the stomach?
Hydrochloric acid.
Hydrochloric acid. Very good. And where's Ren? Ren, can you hear me? Ren, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
What's the name of the acid in the stomach?
The stomach acid.
No, it's a specific name for the acid. It's right on the screen.
I can't see the screen.
You can't see my screen? What's the name of it?
It's called hydrochloric acid.
Very good, hydrochloric acid. Okay, so let me ask the question. So if hydrochloric acid is in the stomach, why doesn't the stomach burn up itself?
Because we have
Because the
strong.
lining in the stomach.
Say it again.
Because of the lining in the stomach.
Because of the lining of who's speaking?
Aiden,
Aiden, yeah. Because of the lining in the stomach. So what does this acid do? This acid, read this, Aiden, this acid.
This acid activates the enzymes that chemically break down proteins on certain milk sugars.
So inside the stomach is where we have protein being digested. Where could we find protein from? Where could we get protein from?
From meat.
From meat, what else?
Milk.
Spinach.
Vegetables.
Eggs.
The sun.
No, not the sun. You can't get protein from the sun.
You get it from the
Oh, I
bean.
think in vitamins, my bad.
You could get it from eggs.
Legumes.
You could get protein from two sources. It can either be plant-based or animal. Cow, turkey, chicken, all those type of stuff, fish, all that stuff have protein. That's animal sources of protein. Plant sources of protein would be like your
spinach.
Yes, your not spinach, like your legumes. So like your beans, kidney beans, what else? Walnuts, peanuts, endive nuts, and then quinoa, and then like tofu. Anyone ever know what tofu? Anyone ever heard of tofu?
Yeah.
Yeah, those
Soy.
soy.
I know, but I don't know what it is.
Yeah, soy. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, good. All right, good. Okay, so let's move on. Go ahead and read this, Shekinah, in order to maintain.
Yes, baby.
In order to maintain.
Sorry, read again, read again. Go ahead. Go ahead, Shekinah.
In order to contain the acid, the stomach has a mucus lining to neutralize the acid. Food may stay in the stomach for about 4 hours as it is worked on by the enzymes in the gastric juice and the churning stomach muscles.
Very good. So you have a mucus lining that neutralizes the acid. So imagine if you have this, your stomach, and it didn't have a mucus lining. What do you think is gonna happen?
Your stomach's
gonna burn.
Yeah, it's gonna
die.
Yeah, exactly. It's gonna burn through. So you have the yeah, it's gonna be like it's not gonna digest the food, it's gonna digest itself. So you need a mucus lining to neutralize the acid. How long would food stay in the stomach? For about what on average?
4 hours. 4 hours.
About 4 hours. About 4 hours.
4 hours.
About 4 hours. That's why it's best to, like, say for example, if you have breakfast at like 8 o'clock, what time is lunchtime at your school?
12.
Like 12.
1 o'clock. 11.
12 or
What's-
1.
That's at 1.
1 o'clock,
1
right?
10.
1:10. Yeah. So if you have
1
if you have breakfast at
Oh.
8 o'clock, if you have breakfast at 8 o'clock, it's best to wait until 1 o'clock to eat again, because that's like 5 hours, 8 to 9, 9 to 10, 10 to 11, 11 to 12, 12 to 1. And you wait 5 hours because the food take 4 hours in the stomach to digest, and then you need 1 hour to rest. So if you eat breakfast, if you eat a heavy breakfast in the morning, the best time to eat again is like 5 hours later, when the food is already out of your stomach and your stomach is already well rested and it could take on more food. Because if you eat earlier than that, you wouldn't really feel hungry, right? So it's best to wait until the food is, all the food has come out of the stomach and you could put some more in. Yes.
So, Mr. Petit, if you get hungry real fast and you just eat breakfast, something wrong with you, or that should be normal?
Well, it probably means like, what did you eat? Some people, like, if you just eat oats, then
I eat meals and I get hungry fast.
I have a big appetite.
Yeah, it depends. Like if you just eat something simple, then you get hungry fast. But if you eat a good solid meal, and you still find yourself hungry, then you probably just need just have more discipline to wait. But the food's still inside your stomach. So if you just eat if you eat a heavy breakfast at 8 o'clock and then you eat again at 10 o'clock, it's like that's more food you put in the stomach, and the food in the stomach isn't even finished with the first one. Yeah, so it ain't even finished with the first one. So it's best just to give it time to work. Okay, next. All right. Okay, last but not least, we have one more line with the stomach. What else we need to know about the stomach? And then next time we come, we learn about small intestine. When the food leaves the stomach, where does it go? When the food leaves the stomach, where does it go?
Into the intestine.
The bowel.
Into what?
The large intestine.
No, it goes to the small intestine. Small intestine. All right. And then when it enters the small intestine, it is called chyme. All right, it's called chyme. So after the food goes into the stomach, after it passes through the stomach, where does it go?
Small intestine.
Small intestine. So let's do a little diagram. So we have mouth. After the mouth, where did it go?
Esophagus.
Esophagus. All right.
Stomach.
Esophagus. And the esophagus is this tube that connects the mouth to the stomach.
Yes, sir.
So after it goes to the esophagus, it goes to the stomach.
Or your belly.
And how long it stays there?
4 hours approximately.
About 4 hours. And you give it 1 hour rest. And then it's going to be what? Then it's going to go where?
The small intestine.
The small intestine. Very good. The small intestine. Small intestine. Now, all of this is made possible by the action of we call peristalsis. Okay, peristalsis. So peristalsis goes through forcing the food down. Peristalsis. 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 All right. Okay, are y'all done with this slide? We already done writing this down?
I'm finishing right now.
I finished.
You finish? Calvin, are you done writing this down?
So,
Finish.
Isaiah, Moxie,
I'm done.
Isaiah, Moxie.
I'm writing the last line.
Okay. Can you type in the chat, Isaiah, because I can't hear you. Johnny, where's the Johnny? CC Joseph.
sir.
Where's CC Joseph?
Yes, sir.
You finished writing this down?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And Johnny, you write this down? Johnny?
No, sir.
Okay. Where is
I'm done.
you finished writing down? Once you finish writing down, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, once you finish writing down, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. Sharon and Sharice Gator, can you let me?
Yes, sir.
Are you writing this down?
Yes, sir.
Did you take a picture of it and send it to me? Or not yet?
Not yet.
So let me ask you a question. Who's this speaking? Sharice or Sharon? Sharice or Sharon? One of y'all. Can you let me?
Sharon.
Sharon, okay. Sharon, after the food goes to the mouth, where does it go after that?
Esophagus.
Good. And after it goes to the esophagus, where does it go after that?
The stomach.
Very good. And where is Yalisha Edgecombe?
Yes, sir.
After the food goes to the stomach, where does it go after that?
The esophagus.
No, after it goes to after it passes the stomach, where does it go after that? After it passes the stomach, where does it go? Where does it go?
Excuse me, Ms. Can I answer the question?
No, I wanted to answer. Go ahead. Oh, I can't hear you. Lindira, helper.
The small intestine?
Small intestine, very good. Lindira, you don't come to my classes.
Last week, I forget that we had classes because you know it's midterm. So that's my apologies.
Yeah, you're too busy making TikTok videos. That's your problem. So Lindira, let me ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
What about yesterday?
Yesterday was Monday. I understood.
Say it again.
Oh, yesterday I had YP.
Okay.
Be the class at YP.
Okay, how about today? Why you come late?
I couldn't find the code.
But I always send it to you. It's the
Yes, sir.
same one. It's the same one, okay? So I expect to see you in class consistently for this week. All right? You understand me?
Yes, sir.
Good. Do you have this written down, Lindira?
Yes, sir.
Take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. The rest of you, are y'all finished with this? Before we move on, the rest of you, are y'all finished with this?
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna start it so I can write it.
Who's still writing?
Laura, I'm gonna screenshot it and come back.
Yeah, okay. All right, let's move on to the next one. The last thing we did in general science was what? We did what?
The algae and the mosses.
Go ahead.
I'm not doing that.
If you're not doing general science, only people who are doing general science should be here right now. So if you're not doing general science, have a good evening.
Good night.
What is general science?
General science.
The last thing in general science was the flowering plant.
Non-flowering plants, right?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So we was looking at, yes, you could stay. We're looking at, we were looking at algae, What else we looking at?
Algae,
Algae.
characteristic.
Algae,
Mosses,
mosses,
And the mosses.
the
liverwort,
ferns, yeah,
liverwort.
the liverwort, yeah. All of these are non-flowering plants, which means that they don't have no flowers. Today we're going to be looking at gymnosperms and angiosperms. So let's talk about them. Gymnosperms and angiosperms. Let's do that.
You start writing anything yet?
We're gonna write it right now. So let's begin. So, Mr. Petit, Condoleezza, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
You could write this one.
Okay,
so this
thank
is
you.
Wednesday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Oh, third Tuesday. Tuesday, the 29th of October, 2024. Subject is, of course, general science. The topic is, we are going to be looking at gymnosperms versus angiosperms. Gymnosperms versus angiosperms. Gymnosperms versus angiosperms. All right. Let's start off with gymnosperms. First of all, we know that gymnosperms, they are non-flowering. Gymnosperms, these are non-flowering plants. So these are non-flowering plants, right? But they are seed bearing, all right? They are seed bearing. But that's why they're different from algae, because algae, even though algae is non-flowering, algae don't have no seed. So these are non-flowering plants, but they are seed bearing. They grow into larger trees. They have proper roots, stems, and leaves. They reproduce by seed-bearing cones, and they are very good at surviving in dry or cold what?
Climates.
Climates, very good.
Environment.
Yeah. What are some examples of some gymnosperms that you know?
The ones with the cones.
The pines
Pine.
and spruce. So these are examples of your gymnosperms. No flowers, but seed bearing and large. We have a lot of pine trees in the Bahamas. Y'all know that, right? Like it's not even.
Yes, I am right next to one.
You're right next one, right?
Live on the side of
Say it again.
I live in the back where I live has a bunch of pine trees.
Yeah, it's a bunch of pine trees. So we all know how they look, right?
I know that.
Say it again, you know how they look?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So we actually have pine lands. Like that's how much we have, not just in New Providence, but all around in Abaco and all that stuff. So this is our pine trees. Let's show you a picture of it. Anyone ever seen this before? The pine trees.
Yes, sir. I saw a pine tree before.
Like when you're driving on the the highway.
When you're driving on, when you're driving on the highway, you could see them, right?
Around by the airport.
Yeah, around by the airport as well. Yeah. Carmichael as well. Have a lot.
Each.
All right, so pine trees. So these are gymnosperms, right? They're able to live in a dry climate, right? They're able to live in a dry climate because they adapt to it, right? So you might be familiar with, let me show you another picture. So y'all familiar with these, right? Y'all ever saw these before?
No.
Yeah.
So, what time does this class end?
We end at 9 o'clock every night. Okay, next. Angiosperms. So what's the difference between gymnosperms and angiosperms? Angiosperms.
Angiosperms.
What do we know about them?
They did not have seeds.
They do have seeds. Yeah, they have seeds.
They have flowers.
They have what?
They have flowers.
They have flowers. Very good. They have flowers. So angiosperms. So these are called flowering plants. So another word for angiosperms is what?
Flowering plant.
Flowering plants, very good. All flowering plants exhibit the following characteristics. What are the following characteristics? Number one, they have what? They have flowers, right?
Yes,
so
sir.
they produce seed-bearing flowers for what? Reproduction, very good.
Reproduction.
Yes. What else? The seeds.
They have a well-developed vascular system.
Seeds that grow into
The seeds are protected inside what? Inside what?
The flower. Fruits.
Inside fruits. Yes. The seeds are protected inside fruits. Yes.
Oh, fruits.
Yes. Yes. I can't hear you.
Sometimes go on the roots, like in seed make roots.
Yes. And then see, they have
a well-developed vascular.
They have proper what? They have proper or well-formed roots, stems, and leaves. And then for D, they range in size from small herbs to massive trees. So examples would be like the hibiscus. Let me show you all hibiscus. Y'all know, y'all ever saw hibiscus, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, that's the yellow and red.
Yeah, hibiscus.
Oh,
Let me just show you. Let me just show you.
flower.
Hibiscus. These are what you call angiosperms because,
If you're in Jamaica, you'll see that a lot.
yeah, they are flowers. And then obviously the yellow bella. Yellow bella is
Yellow bell of the Bahamas.
yes, yellow bella. This is a angiosperm or gymnosperm?
Gymnosperm.
No.
Gymnosperm.
This is
Angiosperm.
angiosperm or gymnosperm? Which one?
Angiosperm.
They are seedless plants.
These are
Seedless.
angiosperms
Yeah.
because of the flowers. All right. All right. Okay, my screen is not sharing, so let me share it again. All right. So we could separate the angiosperms and gymnosperms into two categories. You have the monocots and you have the dicots. So you have monocotyledons and dicotyledons.
You actively know the difference?
No, I didn't say if you know. I didn't ask if you know the difference. Do y'all know the difference?
Yes, sir.
What's the difference?
Yes.
Monocots.
The shape of the leaves and the veins.
Let's talk about that.
Narrow and parallel base.
Okay, so let's talk about that. So we could say that there are two types of, or two groups of angiosperms. They are monocotyledons and dicotyledons. Examples of monocots are examples of monocots would be
Corn.
say it again.
Corn and coconut.
No. Oh yeah, monocots. Yes, that's correct. Monocots are corn, coconut, lily, and wheat plants. And examples of dicotyledons or dicots are peanut, peas, beans, peanuts, beans, avocado. All right, we'll talk about their unique differences next time. I'm not gonna explain their differences now because that'll be too long. But for now, just know that there are two different types of angiosperms, monocotyledon and dicotyledon. There are two. And both of them are still angiosperms. Okay. All right. Jasmine, where's Jasmine? Jasmine, are you there?
Yes, sir.
What is the difference between monocotyledon and dicotyledon? Jasmine, what is the difference between monocotyledon and dicotyledon? Where's Jasmine? Jasmine, I can't hear you. Can someone help her? What's the difference between monocotyledon? Sorry, what's the difference between gymnosperms and angiosperms?
Gymnosperms are non-flowering plants, and
Angiosperms
angiosperms
are
are
flowering
flowering
plants.
plants.
What do that mean in plain English? What do you mean?
One reproduces
Like,
and the other doesn't reproduce.
One, both of them reproduce, but
But
gymnosperms
one
have
reproduces by themselves.
blank. Sorry, angiosperms have blank, but gymnosperms do not have blank.
Flowers.
Hey, thank you. Angiosperms have flowers, but gymnosperms do not have flowers. Right? So what's the difference between angiosperms and gymnosperms? What's the difference?
Well, gymnosperms don't have flowers.
and angiosperms are flowers.
Yes, there we go. Cordell Pratt, where's Cordell?
Yes, sir.
What's the difference between gymnosperms and angiosperms? Cordell, what's the difference?
I don't know.
You don't know? So angiosperms have flowers, but gymnosperms do not have what?
Flowers?
Do not have flowers. Very good. All right. Go ahead. Where's Harmony? Harmony, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Harmony, what's the difference between gymnosperms and angiosperms?
Angiosperms have flowering plants and gymnosperms have no flowers.
Very good. Very good. Very good. Where is Nakari Roberts? Where's Nakari? Nakari, can you hear me? How about Sean Darrell-Smith? Where's Sean? Where is Sean Darrell-Smith? Can you hear me? Where's Sean Darrell-Smith? Where's Sean Darrell-Smith? Can you hear me? Patrick, where's Patrick? Patrick, can you hear me?
Yes, I read it.
Patrick, give me an example of a gymnosperm.
Pines and spruces.
Very good. And Ricardo, where's Ricardo?
Ricardo Smith?
Ricardo, go ahead, Ricardo. Ricardo, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Are you finished writing this down?
No, sir.
No? Okay. And is there anyone who's finished writing this down?
I have.
Who's
sir.
who's finished?
I'm done. I'm done.
I'm done.
Me.
Okay, good. Take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. All right.
already did.
Once you done that, then you can leave.
Good night.
Good night. Good night. Take care.
Good
everyone.
Good night.
Good night. Good night.
See you tomorrow by God's grace.
Likewise. Take care.
Good night, Mr. Petit.
Good night, Mr. Petit.
Good night.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
Yes, ma'am.
Good night.
Hey, Mr.
Night.
I didn't get any clarity on if you've done a lot so far in the general science classes.
Good night.
Oh, so far we've covered.
Good night.
What you want the notes and stuff from before?
If it's possible for you to send them yourself.
Yeah. What I'll do, I have all of them recorded. So, so what I'll do is I would send you the recordings. But you know my YouTube channel?
Oh yes, sir.
Okay, just go on my YouTube channel and go on every time you see day 2. It should be at the end of day 2.
Okay, thank you.
You understand? Yeah. So
Yes, sir.
then you could be able to get them. All right.
Okay. Have a good night.
Have a good night as well.
Mr. Fatigues, I'm almost at time on D.
Mr. Petit, what's your YouTubers?
They open on the classroom.
Mr. Fatigues, you can make it a little bit smaller because I can't see the bottom. My thing being stubborn.
Okay.
Thank you.
No problem. All right, Laura, can you take a screenshot of this?
I'm almost done. My mommy gone, so I won't be able to.
I'm finished.
All right, you can go.
I'm a coconut.
Good night, Mr. Petit.
All right, good night.
Good night, Mr. Fatigues.
All right, good night.